Meow. You have chosen Catwoman.
Wait for me. You gonna do one without me?
Yes, yes, you've chosen Catwoman.
This is the
figure you want. This is the figure you want.
You cut me off in a second.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
I hate you!
No!
Ah!
No!
You and me are done professionally.
Anyway, this is Catwoman.
Yeah, absolutely, this is Catwoman.
And you're really going to like it. Because it's a very good little action figure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's very good.
And it's got a great little likeness, as you can see. Mm-hmm. And you'll be able to see it even better when we show you how the goggles can come up. They're not supposed to, but you can bend them up.
Yes, the eyes are fully painted underneath. It's not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's got a great amount of articulation, as you can see. Mm-hmm. It's a great excuse to get this nice little base to plug in the bat signal with. And let's just get right into it.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Get it!
The face is painted quite well. There are a lot of small detail applications on the goggles and on the mask underneath them.
Something I want to remind our viewers about is the goggles are made of this soft rubber, and they don't actually, the hinge doesn't move to do this. I'm just bending them to put them on top of the head. They're not actually supposed to do that, but you know, if you want to see the head sculpt underneath, it's pretty cool.
They're not supposed to, but they do. It's like a lot of toy features. And then the lipstick is applied very well.
Very clean.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke earlier about how similar this figure was to a DCUC female, the smaller buck, and you'll find the articulation is exactly the same. Matter of fact, we've got ab crunch, which is exactly the same, and there's a great range of movement here with this ab crunch. We have the waist swivel, we have the neck cut, but sort of an up and down motion, but this is about all you're going to get. Sorry guys, but we already tried putting her on the Bat Pod they released a few years ago, and her head just won't turn enough up to make it look like she's actually driving it.
Yeah, she can sit on it fairly well, but just she won't see where she's going.
Of course, we have single jointed elbows. We have a cut up here at the upper arm at the shoulder, go up and down, side to side, and a cut at the wrist. And of course, the hips are hinged, so you can get her in all the slinky poses. And here we have the cut at the thigh. We have up and down. We have a single knee, and of course, we have a hinge that will go down and up a little bit down here at the ankle. And that's it for articulation. So very articulated. You can get her into about any pose you need to.
Definitely. She has a big advantage over some of the other Movie Masters figures that she actually has a cut at the bicep.
And here we have the beautiful sculpt for the Miss Selena Kyle. And as we can see, it is very similar to a DCUC female small buck. And as you can see, the proportions are all very similar in all the places it counts. The side here, we've got the new utility belt, I suppose, is what she has, or cat burglar's belt.
The cat-tility belt.
The cat-tility, yes.
Or the feline-tility belt?
Possibly. And here we have the goggles. This is the variant version that comes with the goggles down. And we have the back of the hair sculpted quite nicely. And the face looks very much like Miss Anne Hathaway, which could be good or bad depending on your opinion. And here we have the pretty good head sculpt. You know, it's certainly close enough to Anne Hathaway. It's no kind of award-winning head sculpt like Michael Caine or anything over there.
No, sir. I think the main problem with the face sculpt is that it just seems a little... I don't mean flat as in featureless, but it seems physically flat, like her face is flattened if you look at it from the side.
Now, if I take the goggles up, maybe you'll see what Brandon means. As you can see, it's just a little on the flat side, as if her forehead were a little flat, or her lips were a little too flat, but still... Overall, it's quite nice. The eyes look a little big or a little cartoony, but Brandon, will you cover that area in paint? Yes,
as you can see, she's mostly black. There's not a tremendous amount of paint applications on the figure, but there are a few good ones. Here at the neckline, you can see the zipper is painted. And then for the rest of the body, I think the only other application are the silver heels. Mattel's been pretty on the ball with quality control over the past year or so, and Catwoman here is no exception. This was a very solid piece. Didn't have any stuck joints, no frozen articulation, so she was very good just right out of the package. The paint was all very clean. There's not a lot of slop anywhere. Of course, there's not a lot of it, so there's not a lot of chances to make mistakes, but overall, there's not really a lot of quality issues to complain about. As far as accessories, Catwoman doesn't include any character-specific accessories, unfortunately, because she has the guns in the movie, the handguns, and she doesn't include any of them. But she does include the largest piece of the bat signal, the lower part of the base. So you really get a good extra piece of plastic for the figure, and although it's not really one you're going to have 100% to complete it, it still just adds a lot of good bulk to the piece. As she said before, she's a woman, and she can't be taken for granted.
Or she is woman, and hear her roar. Or any other assortment of lines from Batman Returns.
Because we don't know any of the ones from The Dark Knight
We don't know
yet.
one, except I'm adaptable.
And,
or
you should be as afraid of him as I am.
And you have given them everything. Okay, yes.
Yeah, we got about
you will like this, and this is a great little figure. Unfortunately, it's very hard to find at the time of the filming of this review.
Gratuitously hard to find.
I had to get mine off of Amazon. I paid about $17, $18 after taxes and everything.
People are finding them at Toys R Us and Meijer as of right now, but no Walmart, no Kmart, no Target. So if you don't have one of those locations near you, online is your only recourse as of right now.
And of course, this is the goggles down version. So if you can find either version, I think that either one will be worth it. I don't have the goggles up version yet, but when we get it, we will review it and add it to the hub page. With all that in mind, I say Catwoman is at least a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Definitely. Again, she's a completely original sculpt, just like Bane. It's just great to see such a wide assortment of characters, and we get so few 6-inch female characters at mass retail that any one of them is a welcome addition.
And think about it, guys. This first wave has the main hero, a bald villain, an old man, and a woman, all in the first wave of movie action figures.
Your move, Hasbro.
Very nice. Very nice.
Until next time.
Until next time.
This has been Brandon.
This has been Jerry.
Fanboys Forever, signing out.
God bless you.
My mother warned me about getting into cars with strange men.
That's good, because not even I can fit in this one.